Hi, I'm CeCee Torres with IdeateTV here at DesignerCon, and I am with the creator of Smart Dolls, Danny Choo. So Danny, tell us what Smart Dolls are.
Okay, Smart Dolls is a fashion doll. They're like 2 feet tall, 4.5 pounds, and they are created as a platform for creators to express themselves. So they can use them for like taking photos, making like clothes for them, making 3D parts for them, and just like generally being creative.
So are they specifically made for creators then? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, they are. Yeah. So this sort of product would generally be made for like a hobbyist, but we've taken this product and we've like marketed it towards an audience which they're not really like fans of Japan or anime or hobbyists. We've kind of like stripped down all the complicated hobbyist concepts and made it like simple enough for like, I guess, like normal folks to like understand. Yeah.
And I noticed a lot of people have been coming with your dolls that they already have. What's the response been to them?
It's been absolutely fantastic. This is our first time at DCon, and we've done lots of anime events, which are great. But DCon, we found that there's still like lots of folks who've never discovered our folks before, and so this, I think this is the only event which I've really been to where I've had to like scour everything because there's so much to see.
Yeah. And they're Smart Dolls. Is there a reason for the name Smart Dolls?
There is. So when we launched, I wanted to launch with, we normally launch stuff on April the 1st. And so I have to come up with as many lies as possible. So I said that they were little Terminators. So we made lots of 3D graphics to make it look like they were robots with a smart doll functionality. And that went viral, so I couldn't change the name afterwards. So that name just like stuck. So that's why they're called Smart Dolls.
I like it. And it looks like you have such a variety of dolls. So whatever your interest is, you can find a doll that speaks to you.
That's right, that's right. I think that for me, I was born and raised in London. I was actually brought up by, well, my parents are Malaysian, but they had like a tough time like making ends meet. So I was brought up with a black family, an Indian family, and a white family as well. And I feel that it's very important to have dolls with the skin color that represents the folks who I grew up with.
Definitely. And how did you learn the fine art of doll making?
So everything's made in Japan, and Japan has traditionally been, after the war, Japan became this hub of manufacturing toys. And then lots of that toy production has moved to like other parts of Asia, but there are still a very small amount of manufacturers in Japan with the know-how, and we've learned how to do that. So we've set up our own casting facilities to actually make this product in Japan. So the doll is made in Japan, the clothes are made in Japan, so everything you see here is made in Japan.
There's such attention to detail. It looks so realistic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Did you really make sure that they were as accurate, as authentic as they could be?
I think that for folks who are starting a business, they can choose to do two things. So you can like make products cheap, have like competition, and try to get as much consumers from the competition to like buy your stuff. Or you can decide to like go a different route, and I think our route is basically to make something of a particular quality that we want for ourselves, and then in turn there will be other folks, maybe not the mass market, who want the same quality that you want as well. So I don't want to die knowing that I made products that other people wanted. I want to die knowing that I made products that I wanted for myself, because humans are like inherently selfish. We have to be selfish in order to like evolve. We want the best for ourselves, so we choose the best materials. We pay like very high prices for our unit costs, and as a result, I think that reflects in the high quality that we want for ourselves.
Yes, they're beautiful. They're definitely beautiful. You're welcome. And for people who want to get a hold of one of these dolls, how can they buy one?
They can just do a search for a Smart Doll, and there are other large American corporates who have bought the keyword Smart Doll. So they have been watching us, but if you go to smartdoll.jp, and you can order online. So I had like one lady in New Jersey, she ordered on Sunday night, and it arrived on Wednesday on her doorstep. So we ship to America pretty quick.
Okay, so it's good service.
Yes, that's right, that's right.
And do you have a favorite doll?
This is the girl that started everything.
Oh, okay.
Her name is Mirai, and so she was my mascot. She is my mascot character. and she was always in a two-dimensional plane. So she was in like anime titles, she was in a Square Enix game, and she was in like Japanese TV dramas, but she's always been like very on the flat surface. So I really wanted to bring her into this world, which is another reason why they are a fashion doll.
How has making these, is it a way to express yourself or a way for people to express themselves just by owning them?
We find that folks in Japan, they want to like buy a character, but folks in the US, they like to buy something which resembles them a lot in terms of, it could be in terms of looks or beliefs. So this is Valiant over here. So she has a background story where she was like bullied as a child. And so I heard that many folks with a birthmark, they would cover it up with makeup. But if you think about it, if there's no one else in the world and only that person, they wouldn't need to cover up their birthmark. So ultimately, they are doing it to like please other people. So I think it's very important to go through life to live life the way you want, instead of living the lives of like other people. And society wants us to live in a certain way, and I think it's very important to. I'm not saying that you should go around like being naughty, so you can like follow like some of society's rules, but if you want to like run a startup or like really live your life, you need to like kind of like break out of that mold, and this is what like some of these dolls represent.
Yeah, so you have something for everyone, something that maybe speaks to them that they can reach.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, great work, Danny. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Anything else you want to add?
So our viewers are they like over the world or like mainly in the US?
US mostly.
All right, okay. So the US is actually our largest market. So 40% of our sales are from the US, and I think that lots of like folks in America have a taste for this like this anime Japan look and feel. And especially with our new products over here. So we're working with like Warner Brothers and on like the DC heroines. Yeah, and so it's very interesting working with like American culture and Japanese culture and bringing it to the American market.
Yeah,
so
melding them together.
That's right.
Well, great work, Danny. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And with IdeateTV, I'm CeCee Torres.